I must confess I'm unable to describe my emotions. I was completely overwhelmed by the enthusiasm. It's something I did not expect.
Nelson Mandela was South Africa's first black president, but even before he became president, he was an icon not only within South Africa, but through much of the world.
Is a president for anyone, anywhere who loves freedom.
Inside South Africa, Mandela became its most potent symbol of national unity. It would have been very easy for him when he came out of prison to be filled with vengeance, to seek retribution against the white regime that put him in jail for 27 years. Instead, he urged for unity. He urged for blacks and whites to come together, to put behind the darkness of the past and move forward. The country has not descended in the sort of civil war or any remotely even close to it that many observers predicted after Mandela's release. Mandela became a role model for democracy. In many ways, I think for years and years to come, he is going to remain sort of role model that Africans would like their leaders to aspire to. His speeches, his public stance really pulled the nation back from the brink of warfare.
Never, never, and never again shall it be that this beautiful land will again experience the oppression of one by another and suffer the indignity.
Mandela really tried hard. He saw it as one of the most significant things he could accomplish would be to change the attitude between whites and blacks. And he did a couple of things that are quite memorable. He actually went to tea with Betsy Verwoerd, who was a widow of Hendrik Verwoerd, who was the architect of apartheid. In 1995, when the South African rugby team, at the Springboks, they won the Rugby World Cup in Johannesburg, and Mandela donned, a green Springbok jersey, and he took to the center of field. What was interesting is that rugby was always considered a white sport. Blacks didn't really follow rugby. It was not just a white sport. It was basically followed mostly by Afrikaners, whose descendants installed apartheid. But it was a major turning point towards uniting a deeply divided nation.
A marvelous, wonderful moment.
His life is going to inspire generations of people who are struggling for freedom and dignity all around the world.